we're doing a group project on the first days of school by Harry Wong and Rosemary Wong. Lisa and I are covering section A, called The Teacher.
And in the beginning of this chapter, it talks about how the first couple days of school, how important it is to set the standards of what you expect out of the classroom for the year. So by setting rules, classroom procedures, and expectations, students will know exactly what they need to do so that you can have a successful class.
And the kids will judge you right away within the first few minutes, so you really have to have everything set and ready for the first day of school. It also talks about the 4 stages of teaching. There's fantasy, survival, mastery, and impact. The fantasy is when it's a new teacher and they think that everything's just going to go well. Survival is when you're just trying to make it day by day and you don't really have any lesson plans, you're just trying to get it all done. Mastery is when you get all of your lesson plans done and it works well. And impact is when you make those lessons count and your kids are actually connecting to the text and to the lessons.
And as they said in the book, many teachers never get past the survival stage of teaching. So all teachers need to, take courses and try to help develop themselves so that they can reach the mastery level.
It's about being a professional and taking charge of your career.
Hi, I'm doing section B, which is about positive expectations. Wong says that if teachers give students more than they expect, teachers will get back more than they expected from their students. He says that positive expectations are extremely important and they greatly influence their achievement in your class and in their lives. So basically, if teachers want their students to succeed in their class, they need to have positive expectations. They need to set the bar extremely high and hope that the students will reach it or get close to it. To make sure your students succeed, he says that school and family must be joined as partners. So there must be a link. So parent involvement, family has to be involved. They have to come to the school, meet the teachers, help their kids with their homework, etc. He says that student success is limited only by adult expectations. So if you have low expectations, your students probably will not succeed, and they will not get as high as they need to be. He also talks about the dress code. Basically, teachers need to dress like professionals. So, you have to look like you're going to go to work at an office, he says. Just because we're teachers doesn't mean that we can dress casually or unprofessionally, because teachers are professionals too.
Hello, I'll be doing section C, which is about classroom management. Which this section can be broken down into 2 semi-groups, one being rules and the other one being procedures for your classroom. What Wong defines as rules are what you want the students to know are definite deal breakers and could result in discipline consequences if they are broken. He says that these should be no more than 5 and that they should all be positive. And let's face it, who wants to hear no all the time, which is what Wong says most teachers do in their rules and what he wants us to stay away from. Procedures are the things that you want, the ways that you want papers to be handed in and that sort of thing. And if he says that if you establish a clear-cut way for all of them to be handed in, then your classroom should run like a well-oiled machine and be a breeze for you for the rest of the year.
Hi, we are doing section D, which is lesson mastery. So tell me, why do schools exist and why are teachers hired?
They exist and teachers are hired to help students achieve. Wong says that teaching is the most noble of all professions, and I agree because teaching is the most important job in the world. Teachers are responsible for getting students to achieve and comprehend, among many other important hats that a teacher must wear. So Jana, how do students achieve?
Well, according to Wong, students achieve by mastering skills. And if a student doesn't master a skill, then that means that the teacher has failed the student, not that the student has failed. I agree with Wong to an extent because while it is our job to teach the students to master these skills, there are other outside factors that we just can't control.
And
Hi, I'm doing section E, and this is all about being a professional and professionalism. And the quote that I found in this section that probably sums up the whole part is, a job is something a person does to earn a living. A career is something a person does as a lifetime pursuit. And basically this chapter is about making choices. You can choose to be a professional, or you can choose to be a non-professional. You can choose to be a leader, or you can choose to just be a worker. And basically that's what this is about, making the good choice to live your life as a career, or just to have it as your job, because people that can live it as a career, they have the most effects on people and they do the most with it.